So here we are with Dr. Joe Burleson Burgett, and we are at CMEA in this beautiful location at Colorado Springs. And so Dr. Burleson, tell us where you have received your degrees from.
Okay, I am from the Midwest, so primarily my degrees are from Heidelberg. It used to be called Heidelberg College, now it's Heidelberg University for my undergraduate degree. And then both my master's and my doctorate are from Ball State University. And then following those degrees, I taught public school for 20 years, somewhere in there, and then taught at Ball State for 3 years before coming to Colorado.
And your current position is?
Director of Choral Music Education at University of Northern Colorado.
Awesome. And we've had the pleasure of getting to know each other. I've observed you teach some sessions here at CMEA, and we just got through having a wonderful lunch together, and we got on the topic of vocal health and some of the issues that you're seeing with your singers at your university. And so talk to me about why vocal health is important to you and a little bit about your personal journey. Okay, great.
One of the classes I teach at University of Northern Colorado is choral methods, and I really stress with my students, particularly I think the vocalists understand this a little bit better than the instrumentalists in the class, but I stress with them, singers don't have an outside instrument. You're a violinist and you buy the most expensive violin you can afford and you care for it, and you don't leave it sitting out in the cold, and you know what instrument care is. For a vocalist, obviously, our instrument is our body, and that carries with it a lot of responsibilities because, as the saying is, you are what you eat, you are what you do as far as your physical activity, and an out-of-shape body is going to affect the voice. What you put into your body is going to affect the voice, and you cannot separate that. The way you think is going to affect your voice. So it's not just the body and the voice, but it's also the mind and the attitude, and it all comes together in the voice. So it's critically important that those are related. So we need to really be advocates for vocal health. And by vocal health, I mean learning how to use our voice correctly with good technique, being aware of what we put into our body and the way we treat our body, and if we get enough sleep and if we get enough fluids, and all of that makes a huge difference. So being good stewards of our body so that we can be the best singer that we can be.
Well, you are in great shape, and so you have taken this as a personal journey for yourself. I mean, obviously you practice what you preach. So talk to me about some of the things that you do to keep yourself physically healthy and for your body and also your voice.
Again, I think they're interrelated. You can't separate them. I like to use as a model, I live in Colorado. The great thing about Colorado is it's got a great arts community and an appreciation for the arts. Also has this great outdoors. And it's the ideal place for a person like me because I get to combine my love of outdoors and being physically active with my love of music. And again, we separate things into separate categories. I see them all as one. So for me personally, I enjoy working out, work out every day if I can, and am very regular about that with the cardio and with the weight training. I've become an avid fan of climbing 14ers. So my husband and I go out and climb 14ers. We've done 10 now. I found that as my body got into better shape, my voice got into better shape. At this stage of life, for example, I'm 50, soon to be 56. Many women my age can no longer sing, or the range has dropped down incredibly. I'm, for some reason, finding high notes that I've never had before, which I think has a lot to do with the fact that I've maintained physical conditioning throughout the course of my career, so I've got that undergirding me vocally.
Well, I really appreciate your thoughts and your feedback, and maybe we'll share a little bit of the cat out of the bag that we are working on some exciting stuff with your vocalists at the university, and after we get through with our study, we will be able to share our results with other singers in the ACDA music education world and the vocal world. And so thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, Priscilla.